do you want to tell a little bit about when when you were a little girl and all this happened? Did you tell the elders at the time, or did anybody know at the time? And did that get all swept under the rug?
No, I guess it's nobody will admit that they knew at the time that it was happening to me. What was known is what happened to a girl previous to me, that they were aware of Jonathan Kendrick having molested a child very recently before me. That's what was known.
So the elders knew that Jonathan Kendrick was a predator at the time that this happened to you. And so how many years, okay, this was in the mid-90s, that the elders knew that Jonathan Kendrick was a predator, and then they did nothing, even though all those years went by, and we don't know what he did, but we can only assume that, nothing ever happened.
Well, as far as the dates go, I'm pretty sure it's 93 was when it was brought up by Andrea and her daughter to the elders, and Jonathan Kendrick was brought to the elders' attention in 93. The criminal charges weren't done until 94, but the elders did have that knowledge.
And was he in any position of authority while at the Kingdom Hall, or was he just a rank and file member?
I hate that word. He was a ministerial servant in response to his alleged, not really alleged, but in response to what had happened to Andrea. They decided that it would be appropriate to demote him, but to do nothing further. So he lost his ministerial servant status. The congregation was never notified of why he lost his ministerial servant status. That's pretty much all that had happened. And he was watched by the elders.
Now, what year was that?
End of 93 to 94. I don't know what year he lost his ministerial servant status. I think that was in 93. Yeah, 93.
So he was watched 93, but then what happened to you was after that, right?
Right.
So obviously he wasn't very well watched.
That's correct.
Okay, now let's fast forward to it's like you never really became a Jehovah's Witness. You never were baptized, right?
No, I was never baptized.
Right, but you were brought up in it. You studied, and why? What was the reason that you decided not to get baptized? Which, of course, I believe is a good decision. So, was there any particular reason that you decided not to be baptized?
Actually, in that time period, my papa had died. My dad's dad had died, and I honestly was trying to be the best Jehovah's Witness I could be. I was an unbaptized publisher for a long time. I gave talks regularly in the school. I think really what stopped me from getting baptized, and I was this close, I had sat down with the elders and had the conversation, the talk, and I was actually supposed to get baptized at the next assembly. My dad had gotten married to his next wife, and there was some discord there, and I ended up not seeing my dad again, so therefore I didn't go to the meetings again after that. So it kind of stopped me from getting baptized, or I would have been.
Well, it's kind of serendipitous that you didn't, and a very good decision. And then so after that, when you didn't get baptized, you quit going to the Kingdom Hall. And then where was your belief? What was your belief after that? Did you still believe in, were you ever still protective of the Watchtower or the witnesses? How long did it take you to believe that there's something wrong with this organization?
Well, I think I kind of suspected there was something off, but I guess you can only really suspect that from a child's mind. You know, you can only, see it from a child's mind and see things that might be wrong. I never really, when it comes right down to it, the Jehovah's Witnesses didn't protect me.